Hello, how have you been? How is your business? How is your family? And everything about you. I hope you are all good. It's been a very long while and it's been crazy over here. I hope it's the same at your end. Thank you for holding on for me. I just breezed in to say hi to my lovely people. Okay? How is the season? Compliments of the season. Okay? I hope you are preparing very, very well. Okay. So I came to say hi, but I can't just come and say hi without dropping something. So today is saying hi, we're going to be making this. The concentration is just this upper part, that neck side. Okay. And already I'll be using this blue material for it, by the way. 1 yard should be enough. I already cut the upper part and line them properly. Okay. Now for the neck width of the front and the back, it is 3 inches. Okay. And then for the neck volume for the back, 1.5. For the front, 3.5. So that when I sew with 1/2 inch, it will mean the neck volume is 4 inches. Okay. So the next thing I did is to measure out where I want that facing or whatever it is called to be placed. And that's the marking you see me giving here. Don't worry, I marked it earlier, just that the chalk cleaned off. Okay, I hope you see it now. So this is where I'm going to be placing this one. Okay, now if you look, you will think it's a circular cutting for here. Nope. Actually, it took me quite some time to understand how it was done. It is just a straight cutting. Okay, so I'm going to first, I measured here. Okay, I measured it this way. I hope you see what I'm doing. I'm just repeating it so that you see how I took the measurement. So I have about 44.5 inches. Okay. And then for the front, you decide how low you want it or how high you want this covering to be. For mine, it is, I'll use 6 inches for the front. And I'll have to check the back. 6.5 inches. That is from this neckline, not from the shoulder line. From the neckline, 6.5 inches. Yours might be different from my own. And then at the shoulder side, I went in by just 1 inch so that those ruffles will now sit on the shoulder. That's why I went in by 1 inch. Okay. God help me, I will leave the link on how to cut a princess bustier. I've done it over and over and over. That's why I didn't think it was necessary to show it, because the concentration is just the neck. Okay. Now, going to the plain fabric you are going to be using for it to make sure you get, remember what I measured was about 44.5 inches. So you make sure you have about 44.5 inches or more, but it shouldn't be less. Okay, this is more than 44.5. Okay, and then for the width, you have to consider this length here and that of the back. So we are going to be using the back length, since the back length is longer than the front and the two sides. I hope you get that. So what it means is that whereas the length will be, say, 50 or 55 inches or thereabout, just to be on the safer side, the width will be about 8 inches. I hope it's clear. Okay, so this is about 5 inches. It's on fold, that is 10. So I'm going to cut it now. All right, so this is it for the facing or whatever it is you choose to cover stuff. And then this is for the ruffle around the neck. Let me show you. I mean this. Okay. It's about 3 inches. That is 1.5 inches. Okay. And this also is for the bow tie. Okay. 3.5 inches. 4 inches for the smaller one. 5 inches for the longer one. Okay. So I'm going to close up the three sides, that is here, here, and here separately, please. I'll walk like this way, okay, then turn it. I'll just open here and turn it inside. I'll do the same thing like this other one, then place them together. Okay, and as for this, I'll just hold them down together like this. I'll sew. Okay, the next thing you cut will be the other ruffle, that is this lower one, this one here. Okay, you cut as long as you are sure can go round. Okay, I will cut it the same length with the one around the neckline, that is 1.5 inches. All right, so now having done all the cutting, the next thing will be to, if you feel like you want to double this, it's up to you, but I want to use it this way. Next will be to start to attach on that very line I made. Okay, so you start sewing this way. I hope you get. On that line, you continue until you have sewn it from this point through the front to the other side of the back. Okay, you sew it like this. I hope you are understanding. As I'm keeping it like this, I'll just sew on top with the rough edge here. Okay, so that when I put the other of the ruffle, it will then cover the rough edge. So I'll go to the machine and do this one first of all. Okay, so I've done the attachment. I hope you see it. And then I used pin to carefully hold it down around the neckline. Hope you can see it. Okay. So the next thing I will do now will be to sew it at the neckline so that I'll be able to remove the pin. When I do that, I'll cut off this excesses, okay? And then I'll put my ruffles still on the same line in a way that this one will be able to cover the rough edges like this. I hope you get. So as I go, I sew this way. I fold, I sew, I fold, I sew until I've covered the whole of it. And then I'll do the same thing at the neck area as well. Exactly what I did at the lower part here, I will do at the neck area. But for the neck area, I'm keeping it this way so I can sew it like this. Okay, so I will attach this way. You understand? When I'm done, I will top stitch so that I can stand up. Okay, so I've attached the ruffles. All that is left is to put the bow tie. Okay, I'm going to use my iron to press this one down this way. And then for this one, I'm going to go back to the machine and then tap stitch here, not on the ruffle, but on the neckline, please. I hope you get. I'm sewing not on the ruffle, but on the neck. I hope you get. Okay. Okay, so we are almost done. Hope you see it. So the next thing will be to attach our bow tie this way, and that is all. So I will attach it and then complete the whole of the dress before we show us what our product looks like. Okay, wonderful people, I'm done with the dress and this is what it is looking like. I'm going to try it on this headless. I'll just give it a very good press so it will stay down. Thank you for watching till the end, and keep being good at what you do. Be very good at it. If you are not yet good, keep trying and you will get better with practice. Okay, stay safe, and once again, compliments of the season. See you soon. Bye. And please, if you are yet to subscribe, please subscribe before leaving, and also tap on the bell to get yourself notified. Also, give us your thumbs up. Gotcha. So this is the back. Earlier on, it